What's up, everybody? We're back again for Off the Gridiron with Cheese and Darth, where we bring you everything sports-related news. My name is Darth. Next to me is my good buddy Cheese. Cheese, what's going on, man?
What's up, buddy? Nah, man, just relaxing this whole off season. I'm happy that, well, not happy, but I am happy. But the Lakers got swept.
I know you're happy.
Because then I don't feel like an
You
idiot.
don't feel like an idiot, but I mean, we still could have got something off of it.
What? They didn't make it there, so it didn't matter.
Something. I mean, still something.
But it was an interesting week. It was slow. Nothing really happened. I know I know a few news happened in NFL, and then
Yeah, we have a little bit of news going around NFL, a little bit going around NBA, all these different things going on. We'll jump right into NFL. And I kind of want to talk to you about this because I don't know if you have seen anything about this or not, but there's a new rule that was approved today about the kickoffs.
I didn't hear nothing about kickoffs.
Yeah.
I heard about the emergency quarterback, but not the kickoffs.
Well, now on kickoffs, regardless of whether you're in the end zone or not, if you call a fair catch when you receive it, it automatically goes to the 25-yard line.
Bullshit! That is terrible.
So players will never have to return a kickoff ever again.
No, that's no. That takes out the whole fun of it. To me, it takes out the whole fun of it.
They're trying to take out the kickoff, if I'm being honest.
Why?
Injuries.
I understand injuries.
They
but
say
do
there's
what the
a
XFL
lot more injuries because those guys, when they're running, they're building up a lot more speed. Guys are there's a lot more spread out, so I mean,
that's why
you're having to take out like blindside blocks, you're having to take out blindside hits, rack back blocks.
Just did what the XFL did. They weren't rushing down. They all waited so that ball was down, and then they immediately have contact, so it doesn't give them full speed down there.
That would be a good idea. This is NFL, not XFL.
I know, but take a look at it though.
But they don't want. The NFL will never want to admit that they're doing something that another league is doing better. They will never want to admit that. They may take certain things from them, but it's never going to be admittance of, okay, well, that's better. Their thing is, well, we're going to reduce injuries just period and just take it out completely.
No, it's just going to waste. Then you have no punt returner. You have no kick
At
returner.
that point in time, why even kick?
Yes.
Just put it at 25.
Let's put it at 25.
And then,
if not, put it at the 20. If not going to kick, put it at 20.
And then that takes out a lot of people. I mean, that's Devin Hester's job is gone. You know?
Hester's, Tyler Lockett.
Dante Hall's job's gone.
Yep, Devontae Hall. Like, you got a bunch of people in this past, generation of NFL that played and mostly had returns.
Yeah, and that's not to say that, they weren't athletic enough to play their own positions. I mean, Deshaun Jackson's made a heck of a career out being a receiver as well.
Mm-hmm.
But half of his career is also punt returns and kick returns.
Mm-hmm.
And, when you start doing that stuff, it's going to... I don't think they'll take punt returns out yet, and I don't think they're going to do anything with the punt returns because you have guys on the line of scrimmage that are lined up right on each other. So there's no, building up speed and momentum unless someone messes up their assignment. And then that's where you see the guys who catch it and then get their cleats, taken off of them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's one of those things that they're just trying to make player safety a priority, and in doing so, we're going to see something that we love in the game disappear, become extinct. So.
And what's bad is that Goodell's contract Roger Goodell's contract got extended to 2027. So him staying in there, already eliminating half of the shit, he's already gonna probably I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it at all. I'm kind of happy USFL and XFL is kind of popping off right now to give us more football.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Yep. USFL is full swing. Got a few weeks under their belt, few games.
Mm-hmm.
XFL already had their championship. Bob Stoops wins a championship.
Mm-hmm.
His first professional championship and not a college championship.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So I don't know if you've seen this either, but there's a running back who's trying to tell people he's not ready for retirement and wants to keep playing.
No, is it Peterson? Fucking Peterson. Okay, so AP, man, this guy's what, 38 years old?
Yeah.
And he's saying, "Nah, I'm not officially retired." Who's going to pick him up? Who's going to pick him up?
Hopefully not the Cowboys, because that's what I'm seeing on here.
Yeah, that's what
Like,
he's saying.
why? He just got rid of Zeke. Why pick up Peterson?
To show Pollard he's better. Like, to not AP's better, but you know what I'm talking about. You know, like
Pollard don't need to know he's better. He already knows he's
it's
better.
good. It's good layoff.
He's half Peterson's age.
It's good layoff work for Pollard. I think it is because if having AP is really good. I had him. Seattle had him for a season. He scored us a couple of good touchdowns, no fumbles.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good guy. It's a good fucking guy. Okay, he wasn't our starter.
Okay.
But we didn't have a fucking starter running back. We had like 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of it was Chris Carson, AP, Dallas, and fucking Penny.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. I remember that season, man. Wilson had to work his ass off for that season.
Yeah, his last season.
Yep. No running backs.
None. And he did good. Then he got traded and did bad. Also, the Washington Commanders trademark gets denied.
Yeah, I saw that. What's up with that?
Well, that could possibly mean that they will not be the Washington Commanders.
What is up with all the name changes, man?
Well, if
Go back to the Redskins. I'm sorry.
If they would have just kept it as the Redskins, we wouldn't have this problem because they already had it trademarked, but they don't have Commanders trademarked. That's the whole issue, is trying to get them to have that trademarking done.
Why call them Commanders if you don't have it trademarked? That's what bothers me.
They're trying to get the trademark registered on a single word like Commanders for the name, but that also comes along with the merch with that. And there's a lot of issues with that. With them having a trademark on property with the name Commanders. With the Commanders name, there's going to be a lot of confusion with a lot of different military things. It's like it's hard to explain. It's just like you can't do stuff with like generals and stuff like that. Like they do have the New Jersey Generals, but they had that trademark a long time ago. But this now is something that they just can't get.
Okay. So they have to change the name again.
So they may have to change the name again if they can't convince the other properties that have those trademarks for that name. That's the only reason why the Generals get away with it, because they already had a trademark on it. These other companies have trademark on that name, so any use of their name with something else, yeah. It's different than colleges where you have, 38 teams that are called the Tigers and 15 teams called the Bulldogs.
Well, what they're going to name it
The Warriors.
What do you think they're going to name it now? If they're going to change it, if they do.
I think this was kind of, if I can be honest, I think it was kind of Dan Snyder's thing. He kind of knew this was probably going to happen. That's why he didn't put a lot of effort into all this shit.
Yeah, because he's going to fucking sell the team anyway, so it doesn't really bother him.
Yeah, so I think he's okay with everything happening.
Yeah.
Because he got what he wanted there at the end.
Yeah, sold. Done.
Yeah. Well, he got do Commanders. No one wanted him to do Commanders. He did Commanders. They were all wanting him to do like Red Tails and all this other shit.
Yeah, something that actually means something.
Red Wolves.
Yeah. Like, come on. I'm still pissed off that the Cleveland changed their name.
The Guardians.
Yeah.
Cleveland Indians and Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah, dude, the Cleveland Indians were so dope. Okay?
I can understand why they did it, and I'm sure you like it more for the movie.
I do like it for more
Major League.
But the point is that I understand, but stop being soft. Okay, I get it. We get it. Okay. Just
I
stop.
understand more for the Cleveland Indians just because of the way their mascot was red face and stuff like that. I mean, I do understand a lot more of their aggravation with it. Redskins, I can understand to a point until it's explained why.
Yes, like
When
they
it's
actually have a history.
explained why, then it's like, okay, well, I may not agree with it, but I understand it.
Yeah.
And that's what, people would just have to be like, okay, well, I understand. I just maybe just don't agree, but it's fine because I understand. And it can be fine if you understand something. It can make it just perfectly fine. Um, but uh, that's the whole reason. Also, with like the hockey team, the Blackhawks. There's a reason why their name is the Blackhawks. There's a reason why they will not change their name from the Blackhawks. They have that right. Same reason for honestly, the best one, the Florida State Seminoles. That is the best one that'll never get changed.
Why?
Why will it never get changed?
Why? Explain that.
I'll explain that to you because the Florida State Seminole Native American is the only Native American tribe to never sign a peace treaty with America, number one.
Okay.
Number two, Florida State, for them to have the right to use the Seminole name and image, they actually have talked when they first started this college and everything, and that has continued on, talked with the tribe, got permission from the tribe elders, and they continue each year to ask permission. They get granted, plus they're allowed to have so many from their tribe go to school for free. So that's why all that happens.
So that's dope. That's dope. I like
That's
that.
why
That
they're the
helps them
only
out.
team I think that will never ever have that done.
All right, so we're speaking of all these,
Yeah, this got
changes.
off topic.
No, it's not even that. It's just like it changed different names and stuff, and we all know it's getting down to the point. There's gonna be another name that's gonna be changed.
Mm-hmm.
What's that other team that's gonna be changed? You think it's gonna change?
Well, I mean, if we're not talking Washington, with
Like-
this going on right now,
Like, when something else happens, or I'm not saying it is, but like,
I don't think that there's another team really other than no.
I think so. I don't know. It's a different meaning to what it is, but it's
No,
still...
I don't think that'll. No, that's looking into it just totally off key. I would think it would be the Rebels. They've already changed their mascot. Ole Miss. They already changed their mascot. Now it's a bear. It used to be a shark. They had a land shark as their mascot. But you know what their mascot used to be?
Huh.
It used to be someone who looked like, almost like Colonel Sanders. Kind of like a slave owner. Seriously. Seriously. Ole Miss
shit.
Rebels.
No shit.
It's Mississippi University, but they call themselves Ole Miss. And they're the Rebels. And that was, yeah. I can show you an old picture of their mascot if you want me
No
to.
way. No way. I don't
Yeah.
believe that. That's just too on point for them. Being in this deep south and all of that.
Yeah, Colonel Reb. His name was Colonel Reb.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously because it was, Mississippi, sort of, guess what you would call a heritage thing, with them being rebels. But that was something that, they picked on, for the rebels, the South, the Confederacy. That's what they were picking on. And so that's kind of what I figure is going to end up being changed. Now, it is a black bear. But it used to be land shark. It was Colonel Reb, land shark, and now black bear. Yeah.
Okay, I'll agree with you on that if you look at it at a point.
So
I
I
agree
think
with
that'll
you.
be the one that gets changed. Uh, that one's going to take a lot to change, though, because that's going to have a lot of alumni upset.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I would think, honestly, would be the next team that would ever have their name changed. But to try and stick on to football,
Oh, we're
uh,
still in football. It's just different football. It's just a bunch of other things. Um, what's another thing I was talking about? So, oh yeah. So before we leave football, actually, since we're about to reach that point, something caught my eye that was very interesting. So you played fantasy football last year with me. I'm very happy. I'm glad you're
mhm.
doing it again this year with me. So you're gonna actually listen and understand the well, maybe not listen to me because I think you did that too much last year. And then look what it got you.
We'll see.
But BJ Robinson is being that first round pickup for a running back. You think that's a good idea?
Um, I think it can be a good idea, especially with the Falcons and who all that they have with Cordero Patterson and Algier. But let's slow down on making him an automatic, like, show-stopping type of player. I mean, I got Brees Hall last year, and if he hadn't been injured, would have probably been the best rookie running back,
Oh yeah,
if
all doubt.
not the best running back in the league at that time.
Like
Uh,
Wilson Garrett and him would have tied up for probably best rookie of the year, rookie of the years.
yeah, 'cause, I mean, he was doing lights out. I mean, not just in running, but also receiving from the
Oh yeah.
backfield. He was doing a good job,
Oh yeah.
and the
Short.
Jets were doing a good job while he was, on the field.
Oh yeah. They learned how to use them now and not use them
Yeah.
too much, and that's how Zach Wilson and him actually look good. Like they look good. But
hmm
when Brees Hall went down, then you saw the true Zach Wilson.
Yep, they didn't have a run game to take pressure off of him.
Exactly.
Uh, but I mean, taking him first round, I don't know. I don't know if he's that way yet or not. Let's see him go up against an NFL defense before we, crown him.
What's that? You have to know before the game to figure out if he's a really good pickup. Let me ask you this then: what rookie this year is going to be the good first rounder?
You're gonna have a lot of rookies that are gonna be good pickups this year. As a first rounder, him and Gibbs, Jameer Gibbs, I would say would be two of the top. Just at the running back standpoint, I think they're probably going to get a lot more touches than what some of these wide receivers are going to get this year. Because if you look at who those receivers are and where they went, there's a lot of those rookies that went to teams that have um, a superstar or a two receiver sort of type style offense already. So they're coming in as like the third guy. So you're not going to see, in my opinion, you're going to see them a lot, playing downs that are giving other guys a break or trying to spread out more.
Okay.
And with spreading out doesn't necessarily mean that, you're the guy on the field, you're going to be a target. It just means there's more targets on the field at that point.
Makes sense.
So it's hard to say, but like, for instance, we were talking about, you know, receiver and who you're going to pick up and whatnot, and for fantasy. And I said Justin Jefferson. Why do I say Justin Jefferson? One, because he's already shown that on a team with Adam Thielen, he's going to be the main guy, and he's also got a new receiver coming in with what's his face, Jordan Addison from USC, I believe it is,
Yes, Addison.
and Addison's going to help take some pressure off of him, but Addison's not going to be a main guy either because, he's a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Jefferson's going to get more looks now for sure with
Okay.
Thielen being gone. Whereas looking at someone like Jamar Chase, when you're asking me, is Chase worth getting? Chase is worth getting. So is T. Higgins. They're both on the same team. Which
And
one are you going to
Boyd.
get? Because one game, one's going to do very good, and the other one's not.
Yeah, that's what's so risky playing with two teams.
And then you've
separate.
also got Tyler Boyd. So imagine if you had both of them, and you're like, you know what? They're going to have a good game. They have this, horrible secondary they're going against. Tyler Boyd could be the guy that goes off. So there's a lot of teams that have like these multi wide receiver setups that.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. All right.
So I don't know like first round, but I would say running backs for sure.
Okay.
Quarterback, I mean, your guys are going to get, some points, obviously.
Corner? Like corner?
Quarter.
Yeah,
the new quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Like Stroud and
yeah.
Richardson.
That's another thing, too,
but,
because there's a lot of starting quarterbacks that are rookies or first years in, and then there's other quarterbacks that are different with teams now that's going to be different for their, because, like, everybody's gonna like for last year everybody went Aaron Rodgers because come on, he's just a beast. He's a really good quarterback. But now is he really gonna act like that when he goes to the Jets, or is it gonna be better when he goes to the Jets because he's got new weapons but also familiar weapons? You know, he's got Garrett Wilson, Brees Hall comes back healthy, and then he's got a familiar face of Lazard, and then Cobb.
Yeah,
Cobb signed over there. What the fuck? Like he's comfortable.
Aaron's boys.
No, yeah, he's just. It's the three amigos. It's the three musketeers.
It's the Rogers wagon.
It's the Rogers wagon. But that's how it is. It's just, I don't know. We'll just see how it goes for quarterbacks.
I would say for quarterbacks, if you're not looking to get like Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson, someone like that immediately.
Like if you're doing a 12-man situation, if you're 12th pick, yeah.
I would say ask yourself this question. Would you pick one of those rookie quarterbacks over Justin Fields? Would you pick one of those? I mean, right now, going off starting in the draft. If you were starting the draft right now, knowing Justin Fields has DJ Moore now also.
Okay.
So he does have a receiver. They've got, couple big pieces there on the line coming in on him. Another year under his belt. So how many rush yards he had and pass yards and touchdowns? He had a lot of mistakes, but there's a lot of times he had to carry that team on his own back.
Yeah, but that's how he is, though. That's the thing. Like Justin had to adapt to that, knowing that when his 3 years playing starting. He didn't have a full team. Every time he didn't have a full team.
Yeah.
Running back's injured. Second string running back's injured. Allen's injured. Williams injured. Tight end is injured. Like he doesn't have a full crew.
Yeah.
So he has to focus. When he focuses on one guy, which is usually either Williams and Allen, because those are the two people he throws it to. One of them goes down. He has to test out the other ones. Not comfortable throwing it to the running back. Not comfortable throwing it to the tight end. When he's so used to throwing it to the wide receivers. Fucking hell. I'm gonna look this up. Let me ask you this: would you pick any of the freshman quarterbacks or over Trevor Lawrence? That's another.
No, I'd pick Trevor Lawrence.
You would pick Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah.
Daniel Jones?
No.
Derek Carr.
I'd pick Derek Carr.
Russell Wilson?
Russ Wilson.
Trey Lance? No, my bad. Purdy. That's another one, yeah. Yeah.
Probably.
You would pick a rookie over Purdy? Or
Probably.
you pick... Yeah, that makes sense.
Probably, because I want to see how Purdy comes back.
Yeah, being off the injured, yeah.
Because, I mean, for him to be hurt so bad that he couldn't throw a football, yeah, I want to see how he comes back.
I don't know.
I want to see if he nurses that injury coming back, too.
Oh, yeah, he's probably going to... Well, it wasn't a nasty hit.
It wasn't.
It wasn't a nasty hit to scare him. That's the thing. If it was a nasty hit that scared him, then I will agree with you. He will hold back. He will hold back, not just on his arm, but the way he plays on total control. He has to change the way he plays.
I don't know. I kind of wonder if that's kind of going to affect him mentally going forward.
Let's see. We'll see. Well, that's pretty much all of the.
Well, I got one more thing.
You got one more?
One more thing. I'm surprised you didn't say nothing about it.
What?
The draft next year will be held in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
We're going. We're going.
I'm surprised you didn't say anything about that.
I didn't see it. When did that get announced? I know 49ers got announced for being the Super Bowl 60. But Green Bay's hosting the draft?
Hosting 2025 NFL draft. So it won't be next year, so it'll be the year after.
You me are going to get that tickets, my friend. You me are going to go to Green Bay, my friend. And we're going. I think I know where they're going to do it at, too.
They'll be having the draft.
I think I know where they're going to have it at.
Yeah.
Either two places. They're either going to have it in two places. Either downtown, literally downtown. Because they can take that whole strip like they did with Nashville. But they can also do it in the parking lot and that whole strip of Lambeau Avenue. They can take that whole strip. Because that's seven. That's.
They may do that because they may want to try to have Lambeau Field there.
Yeah, because the way the parking is and the way all the statue is, yeah, the way they're going to do it over at Lambeau makes more sense. 16 bars around that area.
Imagine all the people that are going to be there.
Yes.
For that.
Yeah. And then you have the practice stadium right next to it. You have the Rush Stadium right next to it. So that's a lot of parking right there. That's perfect. We're going. We are going, my friend. All right, so that's pretty dope, everybody. This year has been so fucking blessed with me today. Like, you don't understand. Last week found out Tennessee's hosting the game to Seattle. Yeah, I'm going to that fucking game on Christmas Eve. God, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. And then you give me this Green Bay 25 draft. That's nice. All right, so that's pretty much it for the NFL, right?
Yeah.
Any more special?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the NFL.
Yeah, I don't see anything else really new about it. So we're going to talk about the NBA. Since the NBA, we're on the pretty much the last game since one team got fucking swept.
Well, last series for the conference finals.
Yeah,
we're in the Eastern Conference Finals. Right?
Yeah, since the Lakers got swept by Denver.
Which I know a lot of people are happy that LaFlop got bounced. So
yeah. Let's see how LeBron goes after this being swept. Let me ask you this. This is what a lot of people always say. Like, LeBron's better than my MJ. LeBron's better than Michael Jordan. All this shit and that.
You already know my thoughts.
Well, yeah, I already know you know my thought. I know your thoughts. But, like, one thing that catches my eye now is that it's proven every minute of it. When did MJ ever get swept in an actual big game?
Early on in his career, I don't think he ever got swept either. But I mean, I know he lost series, but
he never had swept. And
most
of the series were, he had a couple wins, but he never got swept.
Listen to this though. Okay.
Did Kobe get swept?
I give Jordan all the credit in the world as being the greatest.
The GOAT.
But if you want to talk about Jordan, you got to talk about the Wizards. Did he ever go to the playoffs as a Wizard?
No.
LeBron has been to the playoffs with every team that he's been on.
And?
Do you remember those early teams with the Cavs?
Yeah.
With Eric Snow, Kristaps Ilgauskas, Anderson Varejao, these guys.
No.
Okay.
I don't believe that.
I will say right now, LeBron is better than Jordan was at this age. He is. As a player overall throughout his career, Jordan's the better player. But I also think that goes to a lot of the things that LeBron has done and is able to do for his body. Just to be honest.
Okay.
I think there's just a lot more advancements to keep your body healthy. That's why Brady's played until after he's 40. Just some people that are just able to do that, freak athletes. Mm-hmm. Like we were talking about Serena Williams earlier. Her body's just made different. She's a freak athlete.
She's
You know,
built different.
that's why she was able to play tennis, and as a woman, a lot longer than most women are able to play at a high level. And that's why she was able to do it when she started off so young.
Okay.
But I mean that's where I put that. Like 38-year-old LeBron would take on 38-year-old Jordan and beat him every day. 38-year-old LeBron would take on 38-year-old Jordan and beat him every day.
I don't want to say anything. I think
30-year-old Jordan versus 30-year-old LeBron. 30-year-old Jordan beats him every day. 25-year-old Jordan versus 25-year-old LeBron. I take 25-year-old Jordan over LeBron. I do take that.
I don't believe you.
30-year-old Kobe versus 30-year-old Jordan is a tie.
Really? Really a tie on that?
It's a tie.
Why?
Why? Because they were both at the same points in their career at that point. And mentally speaking, okay? So Jordan never was able to get over the hump of beating the Celtics and beating the Pistons to be able to get to the championship and be able to win one.
Mm-hmm.
And when he finally did, it was like that was lifted off of him, that whole, monkey off his back. But then he was also able to go run it back again. He was able to get 2 3-peats.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe, after he did win his championships, okay, and then Shaq left, which left Kobe there to be the main guy with nobody. Kind of like how Jordan started in his career with nobody.
Mm-hmm.
And Kobe was able to bring his team up and be able to improve himself and be able to get up over the hump of getting past the Spurs, getting past the Suns, getting past the Mavs. Then he ends up winning his championship. And what happens next year? He's able to run it back. They're both in that same mindset of, we have to be the best player in the league to be able to win a championship. And that's what they did.
Okay.
I think that's a tie right there in that era.
Okay, I agree with you on that. I guess I agree with you.
Because I think Kobe 24 is better than Kobe 8. Athletically speaking, Kobe 8 obviously a lot more athletic, but 24 Kobe was a lot more killer.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
A lot more cerebral in his game.
I agree with you on that. So since now the Lakers are out, you got Denver waiting for the Miami Heats and Celtics right now. And the Heats are up by 3-1 in the series.
Yeah, we're up 3-0. Now up 3-1. Celtics just won that last game.
Oh yeah, that's right. And the game is tonight at 8:30.
They have another game tonight? They just played last night.
Yeah, you're right. I thought today was the 25th. I'm so
No,
sorry.
that's tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I thought it was the 25th.
No, you're good.
All right, so their game's tomorrow then. You think the Celtics going to come back and win that one?
It'd be cool. I'd love the Celtics to come back and win 4 straight. I don't think that'll happen.
Against the Heat right now? The Heat just wants revenge on Denver?
The Heat's been playing like they're the best team in the league right now. I mean, an 8 seed getting ready to go to the finals.
Facing a number 1 seed. And they have that mindset of just like knowing that they can beat all the number 1s.
And just took care of Boston this whole series. They took care of Milwaukee that series. They took care of New York that series. Yeah, I mean, they're just making it look easy on their side.
Exactly. It's like almost looking at, what was it,
like Butler's playing like Jordan right now.
Yeah, it is true. It is true. Butler is playing like Jordan. He's
have you heard that's a...
Oh, yeah, you see that little secret? Yeah, I didn't want to talk about this. I didn't want to talk about this at all.
Conspiracy theories.
I did not know about any of the bullshit that Michael had done.
Yeah.
So you probably could tell more about this than I will. So, like, I seen it that apparently Michael Jordan had a mystery kid.
Supposedly could have one, which, I mean, I'm sure a lot of NBA players do, so...
That's true.
It's not out of the realm of possibility.
But Jimmy Butler looks just like him.
If you put pictures of them together, kind of fits, the mold in ways.
It does, and the way they play almost too, if you look at it. But then again, that's just more like you watch the greatest to be the greatest.
But yeah, kind of hearing
And then hearing that
where he's from,
and he
what
never met his
happened,
father.
Never met his father. His mom kicked him out.
Well, supposedly, but who was gonna kick out Michael Jordan? No one gonna kick out Michael Jordan. That motherfucker just fucking left. Okay,
Yeah, she was upset because never took care of him and stuff like that. Yeah, Jimmy Butler had it rough. Jimmy Butler may be the son of Michael Jordan.
Maybe I would put a DNA test on that shit.
I would definitely check it out.
I would check it out.
Like OJ and Khloe Kardashian. I bet OJ is the parent. I need to get that checked. She built more like a running back than the other two sisters are.
You're talking about Chloe?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot they fucked. Dude, I wasn't even alive at the time, I don't think. But still, what?
I bet.
Oh, I did not see that. I did not. Wow, that makes sense now. She is taller, built more. Ain't no way it came from that dude's fucking genes, okay?
Listen, man, there's a lot of crazy things that happen there, okay? Bruce entered that relationship a man and left a woman, okay?
But look at all the shit he had to deal with. I would have grown a uterus being in that damn house. All right? I would have done it. Come on. That's so much vagina in a house. It's so stupid. Dealing with all the problems. You got Kim, that's annoying as shit. Then you got the other one, I don't know her name, but she's annoying as shit. And then you got Chloe. Man, questions every day. That's not even his daughter. So, come on. I'm not even I'm sorry. All right. We went off topic, went straight from the Kardashians talk show.
We went straight to the dark web with that talk.
Give me a lighter, motherfucker. All right. Oh, there it is. You could have said something. But
this guy.
God, I fucking forgot about they fucked. I forgot about that. And now Chloe makes more sense.
Now looks like OJ.
So I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I am just clueless on that one. So that's pretty much it for basketball. After the Heat.
Oh, one more thing, basketball.
Oh yeah, we got Victor. Yep.
We pretty much know what the number 1 draft pick, Victor Wembanyama, is going to be doing before the draft, and that is picking out homes around the San Antonio area because San Antonio has the number 1 draft pick.
Yep. The number 1 pick, so they're definitely going to pick up Victor. Victor's already sad that he's leaving. It took him a long time to really, because he had a big announcement and everything for it, and he knew where he was going.
Yeah.
He's saying that, well, it's my time to leave, this and that.
I think it's rigged. I told you, dude. I told you at the beginning that the Spurs were going to get it. I told you at the beginning they were going to get him.
You did. I won't lie about that. What's up with you?
How many times do I have to tell you this shit?
Yeah, but you were wrong about the Lakers. You were wrong about the Lakers.
Oh, how close was I to being right, though? How close was I to being right?
We were close.
I know close counts and horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yeah, but we were close of almost winning the other money too from fucking the NFL game. But we didn't.
Pretty good. This one went through.
This one went through a couple months of shit. I'll admit that.
It was pretty solid.
Still upset. Whatever. But we all know Victor's going to the San Antonio Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
Who's he gonna have with him?
Oh,
is it really gonna help him out, or is it gonna help the team out?
I think it's definitely going to help the entire team out, and I think it's rigged, like I said, because look who his coach is. Greg Popovich. You know the last time the Spurs had a number 1 pick?
Huh.
And they picked up Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan. Mr. Big Fundamentalist himself.
Spurs ain't gonna go anywhere this year though. After this, I think I will say second year.
First year, Tim Duncan on the team, 1999. Spurs versus Knicks finals. Spurs win.
It ain't gonna happen with Victor. Victor's too skinny. He's got to really
There's a
balance.
lot of new videos though of him. Like, have you seen some of these videos of like people like shooting over, like him like set up with wingspan and everything?
No, I haven't seen any of those.
Dude, you think when we go out and play basketball, I've got an arc? Imagine trying to shoot over that guy. It's like an 8 foot tall, like 8'4", 8'5",
We should get something.
like
We should get
wingspan
some
sort of like thing where he's standing up like this.
Yeah,
like, it's
we should do that. We should build one like that. Should build one like that and see if we can do it.
you gotta shoot over the goal to get it to the goal from the 3-point line. Like, you gotta shoot it over a basketball goal from the 3-point line to get it to another basketball goal. If you realize that, like, it's insane.
I don't know, man.
Insane.
It looks insane. I'll admit, a lot of players are have
Steph
difficult.
Curry's gonna be the only one to be able to shoot over him.
If I don't know, man. He might have a great arc and just flies it up forever.
Well, that's just the only reason why I say Steph Curry is because Steph Curry shoots like this, so fucking fast. You can't stop it.
Victor will. Victor will. I think Victor's gonna block quite a few fucking shots this year. On his first
KD
year.
never really stopped him.
Huh?
KD's never really stopped Steph. That'll be an interesting matchup.
KD and him.
Mm-hmm.
KD's gonna kill him for a while, and then Victor's gonna take on.
Oh, first couple years, he'll probably get his bumps and bruises. I don't think they'll actually go to the championship or win. I just think it's cool, interesting stuff.
In a
But
regular game, though, it'll be a good game.
I see him in the playoffs.
Maybe.
I see him in the playoffs.
So for baseball now, nothing really matters right now because there's still a lot of fucking games to be played. But we'll tell you the number ones in their division. Pretty much Tampa Bay in the East. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Twins, I'm guessing. Yeah, Twins are taking the Central. Texas is taking the West. Atlanta is taking the East on the NL.
Mm-hmm.
Milwaukee's taking number one in the Central. Hell yeah. And then you got the fucking Dodgers, man. Fucking Dodgers. And right now, Dodgers and Texans are tied up with a 31, 18, and 19 wins. And Tampa Bay's got the most with 35 and 15. So it's not like crazy like we saw with the fucking Yankees last year.
No, Yankees have actually taken a slide this year, too.
Well, yeah, they just having a great year last year. Come on, I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, the Dodgers are continuing on with their great year from last year and the year before. I mean, Dodgers have been honestly one of the most consistent programs here in the last 7-8 years.
Yep.
Really.
Hopefully,
They just haven't been able to get over that hump very well. One time.
Well, the Brewers needs to do the same thing too because they were a consistent team also, but then they got so used to playing so good in the beginning, then fail at the end. It's been like that for fucking 8 years, man. I hate that shit.
I need my Braves to win another championship.
Fuck your Braves. Fuck your Braves.
We got that championship, and I liked it. It was nice. We need another one.
Over us. Over us.
We need another one.
Fuck you. Okay. That's pretty much it for the MLB. Not much special about that right now, but like I was saying. But we still have the hockey. Hockey's interesting right now.
Yeah, hockey is in the playoffs as well.
Well, there's not even the playoffs.
It's almost time for Lord Stanley's Cup.
It's a Stanley Cup situation. So you got Hurricanes facing the Panthers right now. The Panthers are on a fucking 3-0, about to sweep their ass tonight.
Yep.
And then you got the Golden Knights facing the Stars. The Knights are also on a 3-0 lead on that. So that's going to be a sweep tomorrow night. So that's going to be crazy. So it
looks like the Knights will definitely be being up 3-0, and the
in Florida.
Panthers.
Florida. How many times are we going to have a Florida team going to the Stanley Cup?
You want to switch teams?
No. No, what the fucking... No, I ain't going to no damn Panthers. Fuck that. My brother would kill me. But I'm gonna cheer on the Knights for this one. I'm gonna
Me
cheer on the
too.
Knights all the way through. Might as well. I was hoping for the Krakens to be in there, but they weren't good enough.
They weren't cracking.
They weren't cracking at all.
Yeah. So I I think that that NHL Cup is going to end up being a really good one.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
I
be a
think it's
great
going to be
one.
really good. And that's one cool thing about the NHL and NBA is that they both have their playoffs at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So you're constantly getting playoff stuff because the beginning of the playoffs, you feel like you're getting a whole bunch of action because you've got all these games playing at once, playing every day, 3, 4 games, and then you get down to the finale of it, and you've got one game every other day, every other 2 days, especially with it being the finals. Um, so having your little hockey, your little basketball breaks in between, being able to keep that other sport alive, keep some sort of sports
Yeah,
going.
it's not like there's multiple sports going on at the same time, but there's not
Mm-hmm.
their big games. All
Yeah,
of them are on their actual prime time moments.
yeah.
So I enjoyed that.
I bet it's a big time for Vegas right now.
Oh yeah, it is. It's the only time they're gonna see a championship is through their hockey team.
Well, I mean, like betting wise,
Oh yeah.
2 different championships going on,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
two
Well, wait till the
playoff series and
XFL.
everything.
XFL is gonna start more betting on that. It's gonna be dope on that. I'm
Yeah,
definitely gonna bet more on the XFL next year. But that's pretty much it for fucking.
yeah.
That's
I mean,
it.
it's almost done.
Yeah, like it's just really almost done. We really are not. I was hoping we get one of our big people that are big hockey fans, and that's pretty much Gerbil. I was hoping to bring his ass over here and
He's a
discuss
busy
you
boy.
guys about that situation. But hopefully, I'll get him on the finals or during one of the
Yeah,
games of the finals. I'll put him over here, and we'll discuss that and discuss further NHL futures for every
yeah.
team.
Because he'll know stuff going on with their draft and everything too.
Yep,
So
than us.
yeah, a lot more than us, to be honest.
So we gotta say this though. I gotta go to golf since you said that. Now I finally got his name because I fucking forgot his name. Was Michael Block. Michael Block did his first net fucking ace. All right, in the fucking
And the
PGA
way he
tour,
did it,
the PGA Championship tour. Like the way he hit it, bro, looked like me in the PGA game. Like just straight up dunk it. No green touched, nothing. Straight up pop right in. Right, not even touched the fucking green. Just ducked right in. Loved it. Okay, fucking loved it. I was glad that he got it. But I love his reaction afterwards. Was that he didn't believe anybody.
hmm
Everybody thought he just thought everybody was just saying, "Oh, that was a great shot, great shot." As he was walking down there, he could not believe it was not there until he got to the hole, and it's like, shit, it's right there.
she said.
That's pretty dope. Seeing that happen, that was pretty dope. Fuck you, by the way. You want to say anything? There's one more sport we gotta talk about. Where is that sport? Oh, I gotta type it in manually. Fucking stupid.
What sport is this, cheese? This the World Pickleball Championships?
Yeah, so USFL has already been playing their games.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, about 4 or 5 weeks have been played.
Yeah, it's 7 week right now, so we gotta catch up on some shit. All right, so I didn't realize that. I really thought that would be fucking.
Yeah, XFL kind of blew him out of the water playing first. Because now people are like, there's another league playing right now. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, because XFL was actually pretty damn good. Like it was really good. Well, we got the Stallions facing the Breakers. The Stallions are 4-2. The Breakers are 4-2. You got Philadelphia Stars facing the Maulers.
Ballers. Yeah.
Maulers. Stars are 3-3. And Maulers are 2-4. Houston Gamblers are facing the Showboats. Their Gamblers are 4-2. Showboats are 3-3.
hmm
I feel like if we would have tried out for that game or tried out, they would be undefeated right now. I think they should be.
I feel like we would have tried out. We would still probably be on our full body casts.
No, we wouldn't. No, we wouldn't. We would
Okay,
have
we
been
might
out
have been
there.
out of those, but one of us would have been on crutches still. And the other one either couldn't taste stuff or smell stuff, whichever one.
Whatever. And then you got the Panthers facing the Generals, and the Panthers and Generals are also at the same record of 2-4.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty interesting. Like I said, I don't think I'm really that excited for USFL because the XFL was just over. It was so good.
If it would have, we all would have been together with all these teams. I mean, because you went from one league straight into the next league, like championship game, week 1, same week.
Yeah. Yeah. If okay, so the way they should do it is have it at the same time, of course, different times, of course, but have their championship game be against their two best, and then having their best ones face each other.
You should have tier 3, tier 2, tier 1. Tier 1's NFL. Tier 2, I guess if XFL's a better product, put it right there, and then tier 3, USFL. As soon as NFL is done, USFL starts with all your, crappy players. Maybe they get picked up XFL. XFL picks up right as soon as the USFL is done. Goes all the way through. Maybe NFL players pick up XFL players like they have been. Just kind of filtering through.
Yeah, more XFL players have been picked up. They actually counted. Last year when it was USFL, a couple players did get picked up, but there weren't a lot. More players got picked up out of the XFL than they did in the USFL, which is really good. Really good. Shows toughness and shows how much game they really play. So, pretty excited.
I think a lot of it has to do with who is honestly running the show.
And The Rock. Really got The Rock just behind everything. And so far, he's the face of everybody. Everybody loves him. Everybody knows him.
And he probably gets a lot of help from someone like a Vince McMahon, just to be honest.
Yeah.
Kind of like, how did this go when you first did it? Some do's and don'ts.
The
And
way he does business is great.
yeah, I agree.
He learned very well. He learned from the right people. And if you learn business from Vince McMahon, you have a really damn good recommendation of knowing his
Honestly,
business.
yeah.
Yeah, like for the shit he had to deal with through all his years during the WWF, WWE, I can see all that.
Yeah.
So I can understand that.
Mm-hmm.
The Rock, man, that's how it is. The Rock he's just gonna make it better. He's just gonna make it better. He's smart enough to know that he can add more teams in there when he can. And it's just gonna cost him a few more bucks, that's fine, but guess how much money he's gonna get back? And does it really matter though? That's just one movie, he can cover all that up.
I think he'll have a good product for a long time.
It's something he can retire off when he's not doing movies. He's not doing WWE.
Mm-hmm.
He can just sit back and watch football and take care of it like a commissioner.
Yeah.
I can see that happening. And the funny part is, like, if he does lose money off of it, it doesn't really. If he loses money on expanding the team, it's just gonna take him one movie to earn all that money back.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
he's The Rock. Yeah, I don't think he has to worry too much.
And if not, he's still getting a paycheck from WWE. And his other production place.
Yeah, $7 Productions.
Yeah, $7 Productions. He's still getting money through that. He's got like 6 businesses right now.
Oh yeah, entrepreneur, big time.
Yeah, and then just a music career. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's got everything. So The Rock is just doing what he can do. Soon he'll be president.
No, he didn't get voted in. Remember?
No, that's right. That's right. That's right. He didn't go voting in. Imagine that shit though, in real life.
It happened in real life already. Ronald Reagan. He was an actor.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about The Rock. Okay, fuck
Oh.
Ronald Reagan. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I understand.
Don't say
it.
fuck Ronald Reagan. He was an American, damn it. Last great American we ever had.
Elvis would grab it. I would not. I can't believe I'm saying this for myself. Elvis would get out of your grave and slap the shit out you.
Ronald Reagan? He would have liked Ronald Reagan. It was Nixon he didn't like. Remember the show?
Oh yeah, that's right. That was next. They both look alike and sound alike. Okay, it doesn't really fucking make a difference to me. Okay. But I don't know, man. That's just I don't know.
If he was to become president, that would be pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. Depends on what he stands for.
I think he would do good. I think he'll win immediately. And wasn't there like I don't know. I'm not very good with history, but wasn't there one president that kind of got in, but really didn't?
Popularity?
Yeah, like
I mean,
he didn't want. It was a joke.
he was a joke.
Yeah, it was a joke of him running.
Bush?
Can't remember. Not Bush. It wasn't a Bush. I can't remember. It's gotta be something. It's gonna throw me off. No, there's one president that came back, wasn't he? He did two. He did 4 terms, and then he got out, and then
2 terms. You know, do 2 4-year terms.
that's why I meant 4 years. Okay, that's what I meant. Instead of saying 4 terms, I meant 4 years. Okay, so he did 4 years, and then he left, and then he come back and did another 4 years. Or is it 2 years? I think it was 2 years and another 2 years. Because you get how many? Okay, so like how many years? Wow! I need to go back to school for a minute. All right, so how many years does it
allowed
take?
to vote people?
This is why I don't vote. So like,
There's millions like you that do.
Turd sandwich or complete douche? I don't know. I don't know what you want to pick.
Yeah, because I know jack shit and fuck all.
Exactly. That's that. I think that's all we have to talk about.
I think so.
Yeah. I can't remember the goddamn name.
I think we got the highlights on everything.
Yeah, the highlights. Well, it's not much really highlights. Just what's going on right now until football starts. Because when football starts, that's when shit's gonna go down.
Yep. It's just camps right now for football.
Yep. It's just camps. Seeing Aaron Rodgers looking
Teams
like
getting together, drafts,
yep.
picks coming in, trades.
All the rookies finally wear their uniform for the first time.
Mhm.
I saw that. That was pretty dope.
Yep.
Benjamin Robinson looked pretty damn good in that uniform.
He look better in a Cowboys uniform, but
Najee Smith looked very good in the Seahawk uniform, and Weatherspoon looked really good in a Seahawk uniform too. So I like seeing a lot of Seattle in that rookie situation.
yeah.
Yeah, I kept seeing them. I was like, oh, look at all that Seattle. I don't see barely any orange.
Keep losing, you'll get a lot of those early drafts.
Hey, those are picks. Okay, those are train picks, I have to say, all right? So fuck you. Those are train picks. Thank you, Denver. All right? Without Denver, we wouldn't got any of those guys. Well,
That's right.
Well, one of them. We wouldn't got Witherspoon. We wouldn't got Witherspoon. We probably would have gotten Smith. Najee Smith.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Najibba. Thank you. I've been saying his name the whole wrong, dude. And you let me say it 3 times.
Listen.
And then you corrected me on the 4th.
Listen, it's not going to matter because the next time you say it's going to be Najee Smith. So it don't matter. I was just trying to be polite.
I hate it when you're wrong. like, god damn it, you suck. All right. You suck.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. Yeah, you got it.
Najibba. See,
I'm
the
so
reason
glad.
why I don't say it.
So glad.
The reason why I don't say it because I feel like if I'm gonna say it so fast, I'm gonna say something wrong.
Oh,
To the point, it's not right. I don't want to. I take backup situations on this. Okay, there's certain names I don't say because guess what? I hate words. Okay, words don't like me. All right, so it would just be bad to know that. I don't know.
are not too smart with words.
Yeah, me not no smart. All right, so we're probably in the.
No, it's cool because listen, I've had 2 kids now. It's kind of like having like a toddler. Like you walk around with them, and no one knows what the fuck they're saying.
You just not call me a toddler.
But I know what you're saying, so just keep on talking away, bro. I gotta understand the conversation we got.
You understand, but not them.
I understand. We good.
We're just saying, oh, I don't know what this gibberish
Listen,
is talking about. This guy sounds like a character from the Champions movie.
If they're new listeners, they probably don't. But if there are loyal listeners, they know exactly what you're saying.
No, they're just here for our really, really good looking, really good looks. Okay.
We just did that.
We just did that, and that's how we're going to end it.
That's how we're going to end it, yes.
So you guys have a wonderful evening, morning, good afternoon. Thank you for watching and listening to us today. And make sure you check out the other channels that we got going on in Kodak Rage. We got the Hogwarts Legacy. We got also Star Wars Survivor. I know this guy loves Star Wars Jedi Survivor. He hasn't got to play it yet, but hopefully he gets to watch it and support the stream.
I'll watch.
Good. Just in case you get stuck on something, I got you. Okay? Because there's plenty of times I got fucking stuck. There's plenty of times I want to rage quit so bad because I couldn't fucking figure it out. I'll always remember this one. I can't say it right now. We gotta end this situation here. So you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you again. And always at this channel and this channel alone, stay cheesy, my friends.
We'll see you guys later.